Petra Yoga Therapy. I'm here with my November video, and today I would like to talk about some poses that can help you with your digestion. With the holiday upon us, I think this is going to be useful. Sometimes we end up overeating and it just doesn't feel good. I know if you can suffer from bloating, gas, heartburn, or just the feeling of stuckness and fullness. So these poses can help you relieve that feeling a little bit. Don't do this right after you've eaten, maybe wait at least a couple of hours. We're gonna start with on all fours. I'm gonna do the poses just once or twice, and I'm always gonna tell you how long I would recommend you to stay in them. But for the time's sake, I'm just gonna do it once or twice. So let's start on all fours. With your knees under your hips, your wrists under your shoulders. And then we're gonna focus on the belly. It's gonna be cat and cow, but instead of focusing on big rounding in your spine, we're gonna focus and place our awareness into the belly. So as you breathe in, you're gonna drop the belly down, lift the sitting bones, and then chest moves forward. And then as you exhale, you're gonna start compressing the navel up towards the spine gently. And then inhaling, stretching the belly by lifting the sitting bones. And exhale, compress the belly gently. And breathe in. And breathe out. So that's one pose that you could do, maybe 5 or 6 breaths at least. And then we're going to do child's pose. So you might be familiar with child's pose. I'll show it first without the props, and then I'll show you one with props. So if you have a full belly, you might prefer the child's pose with knees apart. So my feet are together, my knees are apart. And then I'm just going to lie down. My belly is resting on my thighs. If you can come down, your head will be resting on the floor. You could also use a block for that. And if you have any problems with your knees or it just doesn't feel good, you could also use a rolled blanket or a bolster in what is kind of under your hips. Yeah, the bolster is pretty big, but a rolled blanket should work too. And then you're just staying here for a few breaths, breathing into your belly and getting that nice gentle compression. I'll show you another version that I like, and that's bringing the bolster kind of behind, between your legs. So my knees are on the sides of the bolster, and then you're just gonna lie down on the bolster. You can even hug it, and then stay here, just supported by the bolster. And take your time, stay at least like 10 breaths, and you're gonna feel so much better. All right, so the next pose, we're gonna come on our back. This pose is called Pavamuktasana, and it literally means wind relieving pose. So we're gonna come down, but first we're gonna try it with one leg at a time. So bring your left knee in. You can hold over your shin or under your thigh, and just bringing the knee towards your belly, gently compressing it. This other leg can be extended or also bent. And just focus on creating that nice pressure here. And then send the breath into the belly. So as you inhale, the belly rises against that thigh. And exhale, the belly flattens a little. So again, you stay 5 to 10 breaths, and then you switch sides. You do the same on the other side. And then finally, you can try both. So bringing both knees in, again holding under your thighs or over your shins. And spend at least 10 breaths here. So the gentle pressure just really gets everything moving, and it might relieve you of your bloating and gas. Good, and then the next pose would be abdominal twist. So again, we're bringing movement into this area. And with movement usually comes blood flow, which is always good. So it might make you feel better. So you're gonna bring your arms out to the side with your knees bent, feet flat on the floor. And then you're gonna bring your knees out to the side. If you cannot go all the way down, it doesn't matter at all. You just use a prop to feel nice and supported. And you stay here for again 5 to 10 breaths. And then you do the same on the other side. So bringing the knees over to the other side. And then you can also experiment with how high the knees are. So you can try to bring them a little higher. And then again, bringing the breath into your belly. And staying for 5 to 10 breaths. And then finally, you can finish with supported shavasana. Especially if you have any heartburn, it might feel better to be propped up a little. So I'll show you how you can do it with a bolster, but you could probably experiment with some pillows too. So I'm gonna use a block and a bolster, and I'm gonna sit right where the bolster ends. And then I'm gonna use my other bolster, but you could use a roll blanket under my knees. And then I'm just gonna lie down. And this feels so good. And again, you stay 5 minutes, you know, so your body can rest and digest. So the more calm, the more relaxed you are, the better the digestion will work. So staying here for a few minutes, and then that's it. Hopefully you'll feel much better after this little yoga session. So try it, and I'll be interested to hear what you think. So see you in class.